그 대한민국 국회 현재 그 최다선 의원인 그 6선 의원으로 이번 국회 방문단인 지속가능 발전 및 인도주의 포럼 고문을 맡고 있는 조정식 의원입니다.
I am Ju Jung-sik. I am six-term lawmaker at Korea National Assembly. It's the longest lawmaker with the longest term, and I am from the Uganda is part of Africa.
그리고 특히나 우리 토마스 우리 부의장님께서 그 저희 방문단이 우간다에서 그 의미 있고 또 편안한 일정을 보낼 수 있도록 많이 지원해 주셔서 특별하게 감사의 말씀을 드립니다.
And I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to Deputy Speaker for us to having very meaningful and comfortable stay in Uganda.
네, 그 저희 방문단에 대해서 제가 먼저 잠깐 그 말씀을 드리도록 하겠습니다. 저희 옆에는 그 이번 우간다 출장에 함께하신 저희 국회 지속가능 발전 인도주의 포럼의 그 김태호 의원님이십니다. 4선 국회의원입니다.
Friend Ambassador Park, but I must report him that whenever we go for our golf game, he doesn't have any mercy for me.
네,
He's a very good golfer.
먼저 이제 저의 좋은 친구인 박 대사님께도 감사 인사를 드리고 싶은데요. 저랑 골프를 치실 때는 자비가 없습니다. 골프를 굉장히 잘 치십니다.
Yeah, but that has helped us to have several exchanges beyond the walls of government. We exchange a lot in the relationship between Uganda and the Republic of Korea.
저희 그 박 대사님과 함께 교류를 하면서 단지 이제 정부 차원의 교류뿐만 아니라 다양한 그 교류에 대해서 논의하고 있습니다.
So I want to take this honor to welcome all of you, especially Honorable Lee, Jung and your delegation at Uganda, and specifically to the Parliament. I'm really happy that you managed to visit Uganda beyond the offices. You have visited the national parks and some of our beauties, and I hope next time you'll bring your families to come and enjoy the natural beauty of this beautiful country.
여러분 모두를 환영합니다. 젠더의 기반화 폭력이라든지 그 여성을 보호하는 것 등이 여기에 포함됩니다. 또한 이제 그 우간다 의회는 여성의 대표성을 강조하고 있습니다. 저희가 30%의 그 의석을 보장을 하고 있는데요. 여기에 또 여성 의원분들도 함께 참여하고 계십니다. 또한 저희가 여성뿐만 아니라 그 청년이라든지 장애인이라든지 노동자를 위해서 할당된 별도의 의석을 가지고 있는 굉장히 포괄적인 의회라고 말씀드릴 수 있습니다. 의회뿐만 아니라 그 지방 정부 차원에서의 이슈에 대해서 정말로 이제 관련이 되어 있는 정부 관계자들이 그 정책을 결정할 수 있도록 하고 있습니다.
Major for us in Uganda, and I'm sure should be the same even in Korea, even if you have maybe something extra. These are legislation, appropriation, representation, and oversight. Now, through the major role of appropriation, Parliament has been ensuring that the critical sectors that are to do with the SDGs are given more money, more funding. I can't say we've given sufficient money because we don't have it, okay? But when we are appropriating, we ensure that these critical sectors are given necessary critical funding for them to be able to achieve the SDGs. And through that, after we are able again to send our oversight committees and see how that money is being used. So we believe we have played a very critical role in as far as the achievements of Uganda are concerned to do with realization of SDGs. And we pledge to even play a more critical role to ensure that indeed we meet our targets in as far as the SDGs are concerned.
그 한국도
is the parish development model. The parish development model is based on your own, we borrowed from your system. Ambassador, if you can remind me. Yes. Is it Semadong?
Semadong, yeah.
Yes, yes. So, and with that, there is a very important pillar of mindset change. which the people of Korea worked on so much, and people came in to develop themselves. So government, through the parish development model, we have been providing 100 million per parish. The parish is the lowest unit of administration in the country, and the parish usually has around, on average, like how many people? How many households?
In terms of people,
Yeah, in terms of
5,000. 5,000.
About 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, about 2,000. Let's say parish has 5 villages, and then each village has around 150 homesteads. So we give them 100 million every year, and that they form the parish circle, and it is a revolving fund. So people use that money and they pay interest of 6% per annum. Now that is different from the circles, which are or banks, where interest rates are around 25%, and some going to money lenders at around 50% per annum. But here people are getting money at 6%. So we have managed to work on financial inclusion and then mindset change, and we are seeing the poverty levels going down. So because of this, we do hope that we are going to increase the number, to reduce drastically the number of people who have been in poverty. Once we improve them drastically, we believe now you're able to achieve a lot in healthcare. You've already changed their mind. People are able to get education, are able to bring food on their table. You are addressing issues of nutrition and all that.
그리고 제가 이제 이와 관련
You can see, for example, on nutrition, we have been improving steadily. The prevalence of stunting has decreased from 45% in 2000 to 24% in 2022. If I go by the report from the SDG department at Office of the Prime Minister, but I think it has even gone further down. By the time of the next reporting, it will have gone down further. The proportion of women and men that experience physical violence has continued to decline, reaching 44% for women in 2022 from 60% in 2006. For men, reducing to 39% in 2022 from 53% in 2006. And then sexual violence against women aged 15 to 45 years shows a similar trend, reducing from 22% in 2016 to 10.7% in 2022. Child marriage remains a challenge in many Ugandan communities. There has been incremental progress in alleviating this harmful practice. It's a very, very bad practice. And we have reduced it by 22% in 2022 since 2006. Government has also been able to push a lot, and I think in this parliament, female members of parliament are 34%, which is an impressive number when you look at other African countries.
몇 가지 통계자
Of Korea is a very strong partner in enabling us achieve this. We have already done a lot through KOICA, and we believe that with these initiatives and our relationship growing stronger, we are going to improve much better. I have listened to you, Honorable, on the issue of the embassy, opening the embassy in Korea, in Seoul. Korea is the 10th largest economy in the world. So I don't see any reasons as to why we shouldn't be tapping into that opportunity. I'll be sharing it with His Excellency the President. I know Ambassador has shared with him, but we should be making Korea one of our priority areas, as far as opening new embassies is concerned, and I'm going to take it up seriously with the Excellency the President and government. I want to thank you very, very much for choosing Uganda among many other countries. It means a lot to us. We can never take it for granted, and I hope you have a joyful stay in our beautiful country. And I look forward to my next visit in Korea with my colleagues here, because I had a good time there. I played some wonderful golf in Jeju, and I also had a lot of positive engagements with the government.
Of Uganda embassy in Korea, I'd like to emphasize that the Forum of Sustainable Development and Humanitarian Aid is not also focusing on SDGs. It is also working hard for ODA to African countries, and also our Exim Bank, Export and Import Bank, is running various initiatives and projects allocating budget. Unfortunately, we held a conference with global NGOs and many African countries in March, but unfortunately, the ambassador from Uganda was missing. So if you send an ambassador to Korea, it will contribute to the further development of the relations between the two countries. So I'd like to ask for further support from your parliament and government, so we can develop the relations of the two countries even further in the coming days.
Wanted to comment on that?
The first parliamentarian visit to Uganda, and we're very much surprised that Uganda has not established embassy in Korea yet. However, I believe that the opening of embassy in Korea will further contribute to further development of exchanges and cooperation between the two countries.
그리고 특히나
You've already given us money by visiting our national parks.
그리고 두 번째로는 이제 국립공원에 대한 이제 관광을 늘리는 것입니다.
Yeah, so but we are trying to tap into the natural beauty of our country, and 60% of the mountain gorillas in the whole world are in Uganda. The weather you see here, this is how we are. 365 days in a year. We don't have winter, we don't have summer. It's all like this. Okay? So we have a lot that we are going to be tapping into in terms of tourism. The other sector is the minerals. You know, the mineral sector, we have found a lot of riches that we do have underground, and we hope once we exploit them, it is going to enable us to grow our economy. And then the other one is ICT, innovation and ICT services. So with that, our target is that by 2040, our economy should grow to 550 billion US dollars. And with the security that we have, with the peace, security, we have the youngest population in the world. We are giving free education for children in primary, for children in secondary. So we are trying to make our people more productive. We are focusing now more on skilling our people so that the TVET access, we've just passed the TVET law. We hope if we give technical expertise and skilling of our people, we are going to bring more of them into the money economy.
그리고 또 우간다
Elections, I want to assure you that we are going to have a very peaceful election, whereby the people will decide who is going to be their next leader, and government has put in place all mechanisms possible to ensure that peace prevails. We put in place mechanisms to ensure that those who don't agree with the outcome of the election have remedies. They can go to courts. We have had before people going to courts. At parliamentary level, many members losing their seats out of court process, you know, putting up a spirited challenge of the presidential results. So we believe that the system of justice is much, much strong here, and the outcome of the election will be free and fair. I want to thank you. But we work together within the confines of the Samoa Agreement, which replaced the Cotonou Agreement. I think most of you must have heard about the Cotonou Agreement, Africa, Caribbean, and Pacific. And it's my second term in Parliament. Previously, I was a minister in charge of parliamentary affairs, also known as the government chief whip. From there, I was promoted to become a deputy speaker, and I come from the ruling party, the National Resistance Movement.
여러분 먼저 감사드립니다. 우간다 의회에 방문하신 한국 대표단 여러분들을 환영합니다. 먼저 그 한 책 소개에 앞서서 저희 우간다 의회에 이전에는 그 정부에서 근무를 하고 있었습니다. 유럽 EU 의회 포럼의 공동의장으로 재직하고 있기도 합니다.
So, colleagues, but it's very important for you to hear them introduce themselves. So let me start with the chairman, Committee on Education, Honorable Secretary James.
대학 분야의 전문가인 만큼 보건위원회의 의장을 맡고 있습니다.
Right, Honorable Speaker,